So, hello everybody. We have an FHIA, the banana breeding program out of Honduras there. 25 right here. And if you want her common name, there's some debate about that. But if you really look into it and do some research, she is the variety that's actually been dubbed Highnoon, which is pretty interesting. And this is a very, very, very small bunch for this variety. 25 is known to have massive bunches with lots of fingers and I think up to 15, 20 hands. It is a very, very high producing variety. But this one is on the tiny side. But one of the very unique characteristics of this variety is the petioles on the, these, whatever you want to call them, on the fruit petioles. The petals actually curl up like that. See how it curled? They come up one at a time and they curl up. Very distinctive of this variety. And yeah, she's generally known for massive bunches. And this is a plantain banana hybrid, so it depends on your flavor preference. This can be either used as a green plantain banana or allowed to ripen up, and I think it tastes fairly decent. It's not a bad tasting banana. As a green plantain, it's not the best tasting plantain. Some of the true pure plantains are better in my opinion. Some are better for moist cooking, boiling or roasting. Others are better for frying or drying. But this one, it's kind of in between there. Like I said, you can eat it ripe as a banana or use it as a green plantain, but not bad. It's definitely worth growing because it's usually, not this guy, I'll put a picture as the thumbnail of some of the true potential for this variety. But overall, it's not a bad variety. It's very disease resistant. It's very sturdy. It's a sturdy, variety. It holds up to the cold well in my area, and you get tons of food off of it. I mean, what more could you really ask for? And it can be a bit slow at times. It needs rich soil or lots of compost, i.e., to support those massive bunches, which this guy didn't get. This thing was in some of the poorest soil, literally pure sand, and I've been putting compost and stuff all around it recently, and this was a first year plant too, so generally when you first plant a sucker, that bunch is always going to be a bit smaller from the stress and you interrupting its growth cycle, but it's got a nice big plant on it that is already the size of the mother plant here, and it's just started growing this year. So next year I have a feeling we'll get a nice beautiful large bunch, and I'll make a good video on that. But this is the FHIA-25 Highnoon, not to be confused with the 3640, which has no common name, guys. It is not 3640 Highnoon. Nope, that name goes to this cultivar. And it is given Highnoon, I believe, because when it was being trialed in Australia, the bunches, once they start ripening from the top down, they do it very, very quickly. The plantains, the bananas will go from completely green and hard to yellow, ripe, and sweetening up very fast, the entire bunch. And so it was said that the fruits will ripen before high noon, and that is how it got its little nickname going on there. Not to be confused again with 3640, which is an amazing banana, a fresh eating banana. 3640 has no common name. It just has its select hybrid number, which is it's technically SH select hybrid 3640. It was not given an FHIA designation. It was not given a common name. The 3640. 25 here was given an FHI designation, i.e. FHIA-25, and then dubbed Highnoon because it's disease resistant. It's resistant to the tropical race fungus that kills bananas, and it was so productive. So, and that's why it got named and selected out. And there you go, guys. Just a quick little bit of info for this. I think it's an awesome banana variety. It really is. It's one of the standouts out of the FHI group because of its productivity. And there you go. But don't look at this bunch. This is a very small bunch here. Very small. Even the fingers are extremely small on this plant. They're normally twice that size. That's literally the size of my finger. These will normally be up to my wrist there. They'll be, 8-9 inches as soon as they come out. Very small bunch. But that's just because she was the first. She was an original sucker. First plant to fruit out of the clump. And, yeah. The baby, the sucker behind her. I don't know if you can see her. She's back there. She's much larger already. And she just came up this year. She's right there. And she's already the size of the mother. She can give me a nice bunch next year. So, grow food, guys. Grow bananas. They are very adaptable. You can grow them anywhere. Stick them up against your house. If you live in a place that gets a little cool. Or grow them in pots. There are many varieties you can grow in pots. But definitely grow some of these guys. See you later.